Hey bud, stay over here. Well, that should be fun, getting all the soot off his feet. They just did a controlled burn out here yesterday. So all of this used to look like this. And that'll be all over my car. Fun, fun. Joys of having a GSP. All right, today we're out here to talk about the white and brown ticked elephant in the room, and that is our German Shorthaired Pointer Jackson. Oh, look at you. Isn't he special? So, I want to preface this video by saying I'm not a trainer. I don't know, I'm not a vet. I don't know anything about anything other than we always love this breed. They're beautiful. They're awesome dogs. So naturally, we had to have one. So we read a lot of books. We learned a lot about the breed before we did some research before we decided to jump in and get one. And there's one very, very large thing that was really not addressed. I mean, people addressed it, but the word active breed does not fully describe what this is. This breed is not just active. This breed is insane. They do everything to the max. And that is the most important thing you need to know if you are looking. This video is strictly my experience with this breed. Jackson's 17 months old. And I've seen a lot of things on Facebook, people that get this breed and they have problems. And the thing you got to understand is that they do everything to the max. They hunt to the max. They play to the max. They sleep to the max. They cuddle to the max. They love you to the max. Everything about this dog is extreme. They don't do anything that is not to the maximum level that you would imagine a dog would be like. Behavior. Every aspect of their behavior. Now, granted, I'm sure there's people out there who have gotten or have dogs that are much more calm. But it seems like the general consensus is these dogs are extremely active and they need a lot of attention. We are lucky enough to be in a position where, shoot, the sun was probably in the camera. Sorry about that. We are lucky enough to be in a position where we can spend hours a day trying to tire this dog out. Not everybody's in that position. This animal, beast of an animal, of a dog, needs to run at least 10 to 12 miles a day. Him running, and we track him with our GPS. So we know how much he basically needs to run before he can come home and be relatively calm the rest of the day. That usually takes about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours some days, depending on how active he's being. Some days he can squeeze in 11 miles in about an hour and a half. Other days he's a little bit more methodical, and it all depends on what fields we're in. But fortunately, we live close to some wildlife management areas where we're at today. We're at beautiful Bevins Wildlife Management Area here in South Jersey, and it's amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. A little bit of wind. Hopefully it's not messing with the mic too much, but not everybody has access to places like this. where he can just run freely. I don't have to worry about him getting hit by a car. If he gets too far away from me, I give him a little beep on the e-collar. He usually comes back right away. But he can come out here, sniff birds freely, do his thing, be in his natural environment, and he's happy. But that's 3 hours every day, 2 to 3 hours every day of running this dog to keep him happy. But that's not including playtime. This isn't playtime for him. He's working. He still wants another hour and a half some days of playtime. That might involve the ball, throwing the ball, tug of war, anything and everything. There's still playtime. So 4 to 5 hours every day of the week are dedicated to attention to this dog. Speaking of, where'd you go, bud? Here he comes. Oh, look at that. From behind me. All the time. You never know. That's why we got the GPS. But anyway, back to what I was saying, is 5 hours a day demands attention. They demand your attention. They will bring you the ball. They will bring you a toy, rope, whatever, until they're done playing. And I mean that. It's when they're done playing, not when you're done playing. No way. I'm probably gonna have to break this video up into a couple parts. But today I just want to really focus on attention. Playtime, attention, activity. And they just need a ton of it. They need a ton of it. You see horror stories on Facebook and social media of these dogs destroying people's homes, couches. And they'll do that. They will certainly do that if you don't have time to run them every day. Some people will get lucky. They'll have a dog where 11 miles one day and they're good the next day. This dog, non-stop. Luckily enough, we've been fortunate that we have this wildlife management area here, and in the fall they stock it with pheasants, so we were able to bring him out here and teach him to pheasant hunt. These dogs are extremely smart. They pick up anything and everything, and the things that are bred into them come second nature, which is fantastic. But not everybody's a hunter. I wasn't a hunter. I had my hunting license, but wasn't a hunter. But the first time I brought him down here and he found a pheasant within 15 minutes, I stopped and I said to myself, well, he seemed to have so much fun doing that, and then 10 minutes later found another bird. I'm like, how can I deprive him of that? So we started hunting. We started hunting pheasants, and this dog in a month and a half found 54 pheasants for me. I didn't teach him to do anything other than I taught him how to play fetch when he was young. It's the only thing he knew. Finding birds, no problem. And I would imagine that is one common thing with all GSPs, that it is just so ingrained in their heads to find these birds that you really don't have to do a lot of training. Anybody should be able to walk out. Now, granted, I'm assuming, because I've seen plenty of videos, that introducing gunfire is probably generally the biggest thing you do have to teach. You definitely don't want to scare your dog and freak him out. That's something you have to work on. I got lucky. This dog was so intent. It had so much attention diverted to that bird that a bomb could go off behind him and he was still focused on that bird. I got lucky. It took me about a week and a half to get through introducing gunfire before I could shoot live birds. Not everybody's going to have that experience. But once again, not everybody's a hunter either. But I found it to be a very good way of taking him out and tiring him out. An hour of hunting is like 3 walking around in loops out here. they burn way more energy, are way more excited to do that and to come out here and hunt. Not everybody can do that every day. They only stock birds down here a month and a half out of the entire year. So the rest of the year, we get to just come out here and walk around, talk to you guys on Facebook, YouTube, social media about our experience with him. He is a fantastic dog. Love him to pieces. Was he the right dog for me? To be completely honest, probably not. Once again, I am extremely fortunate to be in a position where I can take, me or my wife can take 2 to 3 hours of our day to come out here and run them. Most people don't have that. Most people have to lock their dogs up and go to work every day. We go to work every day. We just happen to be very close to some fields where we can run him very close to our business. We have great employees that take care of our business for us. So we are able to go out and run him every day and not have to worry about every little detail. Not everybody's in that position. But he's a challenge. He was certainly a challenge as a puppy. The first 3 months, 4 months were tough. Not gonna lie. The resulting dog that we have, amazing. So much fun. You can take him just about anywhere. We weren't the best with training him to walk on a leash. It gets kind of annoying once in a while. But he's just got so much energy. He wants to play. He wants to play with everything. He's so inquisitive. He wants to look and go check everything out. And we spend more time off the leash with him, which doesn't help. But these dogs are extremely intelligent. The more you work with them on things, they will pick everything. They pick everything up. Bad habits, good habits, you name it. Bad habits they tend to pick up faster because they learn them on their own. They're not taught. And I've noticed with these dogs, they do something once, they figure out one thing on their own one time, they never forget it. How to get out of the gate? Oh yeah. How to open up a door? Oh yeah. They figure it out. And once they do it once, they never forget. So this video is not about discouraging anybody from, if you're thinking about getting a GSP, I'm not trying to discourage you. They're amazing dogs. But you should know what you're in for. You should know what you're in for because while they love you to pieces, they may destroy your home if you don't give them enough activity. He's destroyed a couple dog beds. Other than that, he's done pretty good. And that was mainly our fault because we weren't watching him a couple times. We knew he had some energy. These dogs tend to have a little hissy fit at the end of the night, like a little baby, when they're super tired and all they need to do is go to sleep and they want to squeeze in that one last bit of playtime and they get fussy. So another thing about these dogs, they get fussy, they're stubborn, they want things, they get frustrated. I've never seen a dog get frustrated over things. Like, he throws mini temper tantrums. It's unbelievable. There are so many human-like qualities, personalities in these dogs that it is literally just shocking sometimes to see how they act and react to things. You know, it makes you love them to pieces. I mean, absolutely makes you love them to pieces. And you wouldn't have it any other way. After you have one, you wouldn't have it any other way. They are fantastic. Would I get another one? Man, I don't know. They're a stunning dog, stunning breed. Boy, it's the toughest question. I mean, we've been kicking it around. Should we get another one so he has a buddy to play with? And I see plenty of people, oh, two's better than one. 2 is twice the crazy. Not sure I need two times the crazy. But they are amazing dogs. No doubt about that. I want to make it clear that this video is not about training dogs. I am just here to discuss my experience with this breed, the German Shorthaired Pointer. I'm not a vet. I'm not an avid hunter. I don't breed them. I don't train them. I'm not a vet. I have nothing to do with dogs. I've had a couple dogs in my life and that's it. And we decided that we love this breed. We thought the breed was beautiful. We knew a couple people that had them over the years. They seemed like fantastic dogs. Seemed like the right dog for us. And that's why we got one. So I don't want people commenting on the video this and that about training and whatever. It's not what this is about. This is just our experience. We're trying to pass that on to you. This breed is becoming extremely popular in this country. Not that it wasn't popular before, but more and more people are getting them as family dogs. Great family dog. Absolutely great family dog. He is amazing around little children. He wants to play. He wants to play with everybody. He loves human beings. He's never once done anything. He's never snapped at another dog. He's never snapped at a child. He's never snapped at an adult. He's very submissive most of the time. Like if he's in a position where someone is larger than him or another dog seems to be a little bit more aggressive, he is the first one to back away. It's amazing. He doesn't have a single bone in his body that is aggressive ever, which is, unless he's in the house and there's somebody walking around the house. So people say they're not good guard dogs, but trust me, the dog hears and smells everything. He will let you know that something's there. He might lick whatever it is to death when he gets to it if he goes outside, but he certainly will let you know that something's there. There's no doubt. So guard dog, he's definitely not going to scare anybody away. But you'll know that somebody's lurking around or another animal is outside, whatever it might be, as small as it might be. You'll know. He'll let you know. To the max, people. To the max. All day. He'll do that all day. He doesn't care. It's only when I get tired. Only when I get tired. Hey, bud. Come here. But the wind's picking up a little bit, so we might have to cut this off. But we'll call this part 1. We might do this into a 3-part series. So I just wanted to finish off this video with a couple clips from us hunting towards the end of the season. I'm going to show you how naturally he just holds a point for me, waits for me, and then flushes a bird. Once again, we didn't train him to do this. This is all natural. This is his breeding. So just wanted to put this out here. We are going to talk about the Garmin Alpha and a little bit about how we introduce gunfire to the dog in a separate video. So please enjoy the final minute of this video. I'm going to shut up and let you just watch. Where is he? Where is he? Good boy. Good boy. Let's find him. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Is he in here? Good boy. Yes. Good job, Jackson. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Go get him.